and South O'Brien is ranked 10th. So a pretty good boys matchup is coming up here just a little bit later. The girls here, we'll tell you about the starting lineups and some stats. We'll step aside here for a few moments and play a few commercials, and we'll be back with War Eagle Conference Basketball on Classic Hits, KCHE.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primghar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of MERCYONE, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. MERCYONE, your best life, our one purpose.
Local people serving your needs.
Have you been there yet? To Sweeney's Clubhouse in Sutherland. Play indoor golf, pool, and darts year-round, and enjoy your favorite brew. Located at 118 Main Street, and it's easy to find, so stop in. The clubhouse and bar also have many sports TVs, and they have NFL ticket, so you can watch your favorite football games and enjoy a pizza. Now open weekdays at 4:30 p.m. and open Saturday and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Discover the fun at Sweeney's Clubhouse on Main in Sutherland.
The Prairie Market in Paulina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primghar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primghar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends, proud supporters of their communities, member FDIC.
A fresh cup of coffee.
Great deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina. In 06 Toyota Highlander Limited all-wheel drive with third-row seating priced under $7,500. A 2014 Ford Fusion SE with 65,000 miles, very nicely equipped for $10,950. A 2016 Toyota Corolla all-power with new tires priced at only $10,950. And a 2010 nicely equipped Chrysler Town & Country, only 56,000 miles for $9,995. Plus, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
Your
At TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you, now with increased speeds. They also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
92.1, Keith Crane here alongside Kyle. I always forget Jorgensen.
That's
I
right.
always want to say Jurgensen. It's because Simon always says Jurgensen. We've got a pretty good War Eagle Conference matchup here tonight. Let's see here. It is Remsen St. Mary's hosting South O'Brien. We'll tell you about these starting lineups here for Remsen St. Mary's. It's Grayson Schrader, Emma Gallus, Lexi Delperdang, a junior, and Tori Gallus is a junior. Now for South O'Brien, Sky Rader, a senior, Sydney Struve, a senior, Kaylee Jacobs is a junior, and then you have another senior with Taryn Hintz. So telling you about the top scorers from each team, Kaylee Jacobs, the junior from South O'Brien, averaging 13 points per game. Then you have Taryn Hintz, another senior, averaging 13 points per game. Then you have Anna Fredrickson. She'll come off the bench here tonight, averaging 5.5 points per game. Now for Remsen St. Mary's, the home team here, as we are in Remsen, Brittany Johnson, a senior, averages 8 points per game. Tori Gallus, a junior, averages 6.5 points per game. Then it is Sydney Schrader, who averages 9 points per game for Remsen St. Mary's. I'm going to see here. I'm going to compare quick stats to what they have in the program here, because I see there's a Tori Gallus and then an Emma Gallus, so I want to make sure I get everything correct for Remsen St. Mary's. Yeah, there is a 25. Oh, yeah, I do have them both marked down there. I was just getting a little bit ahead of myself. So they're doing the starting lineups right now. Then they'll have the national anthem. What we'll do is we'll step aside here for a few moments, and we'll come back with the opening tip. That's up next. It's War Eagle Conference Basketball on Classic Hits, KCHE.
Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulllina Building Center are proud to support the South O'Brien Wolverines. They know it takes teamwork to accomplish goals on the playing field as well as in business. They're glad to be a part of the community team by helping make dreams come true. When you need building supplies and hardware, talk with the folks at Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulllina Building Center. And good luck, South O'Brien Wolverines, in accomplishing your goals.
Hofstro's Remsen Sioux Center and on Facebook.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primghar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of MERCYONE, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region. Personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. MERCYONE, your best life, our one purpose.
At www.siouxvalleyfamilyhealth.com for updates.
Have you been there yet? To Sweeney's Clubhouse in Sutherland. Play indoor golf, pool, and darts year-round, and enjoy your favorite brew. Located at 118 Main Street, and it's easy to find, so stop in. The clubhouse and bar also have many sports TVs, and they have NFL ticket, so you can watch your favorite football games and enjoy a pizza. Now open weekdays at 4:30 p.m. and open Saturday and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Discover the fun at Sweeney's Clubhouse on Main in Sutherland.
453. Good luck to our South Bryan Wolverines. Brand Custom Cabinetry wishes you a successful season.
Class Kids KCHE here in Remsen. We're just about ready for tip-off here. It is War Eagle basketball tipping things up. It's Taryn Hintz, and tipping up it's Brittany Johnson. So it is South O'Brien controlling the tip. I believe that's Jacobs. Works it to the right wing to Struve. Struve going to work it straight away to Rader. Now to the left wing. Now that's Kaylee Jacobs. Now to Struve. Now they work it to Sky Raider. Ball stolen away, going the other way. It's Tori Gallus up with the left hand. Nice shot off the glass, running down the left side of the lane. And Tori Gallus puts St. Mary's up 2-0. Here's Struve the other way on the left side baseline. Shot is up, no good. We're going to have a jump ball here. So we've got 2-0 here with 7.5 to go. We are in the opening quarter, just getting things tipped off. The boys game up next should be a pretty good one. Class 1A rankings, fresh rankings out today, has South O'Brien at number 10 in Class 1A and Remsen St. Mary's at number 2. There's a steal by Emma Gallus. She'll get it across midcourt. South O'Brien looks like they're playing man defense. They go to Schrader on the right side. Now back to Gallus. Gallus dribbles, gets it back to the free throw line. Now back out to Gallus. Gets mid-range right side. Tries handing it off to Grayson Schrader. About lost it. Back to Gallus. She's going to work the baseline. She'll turn around and blocked by Hintz. And here's a kick out. Three-point shot is up and good by Tori Gallus. And it's 5-0. Remsen St. Mary's. Here's Struve. Works it over to Jacobs. Excuse me, that was Sky Raider. Now they go inside Hintz. Kick it back out. Jacobs for three. Hits the back of the rim. Rebound goes off to South O'Brien. Putback shot is up and good. And going to the free throw line is the 5'11 senior, Anna Fredrickson.
Bit of a quiet, surprise quick start there for Remsen St. Mary's.
Yeah, St. Mary's off to a good start here, that is for sure. Free throw is up, hits the back of the rim, shot no good. Rebound goes off. She got her own rebound, put it back up in and good. I think that was actually Taryn Hintz.
Yeah, that was Taryn Hintz on the follow-up there.
That got that one. So here's St. Mary's again with Tori Gallus. Tori dribbles with the left hand, trying to get across midcourt, picked up by Hintz. She falls down. Are we going to have a foul or a travel?
Just out of bounds, I think.
Okay, the official never really made the call. Coming in, I believe this is Jillian Heemstra. She'll come in for Anna Fredrickson.
Yeah, I had Heemstra and then Willis Sikaka check in for Wolverines there.
Perfect. So here is Tori Gallus, works it with a left hand, left wing. Went to go to the baseline. She was trying to get it over to Lexi Delperdang, just threw it away.
And Brenna Botton's in the game there too, so looks like Struve and Sky Raider getting a break right now along with Fredrickson.
Coach Dreckman really put me through my paces here. South O'Brien going to work it to Jacobs in the left wing, trying to get the screen. Goes inside to Hintz, works it up with the left hand, shot too hard off the glass, won't go. Rebound off to Emma Gallus. She'll push the pace across midcourt, bounce pass to the right wing to Schrader. Schrader trying to work it inside, ball poked loose by Jacobs, and that will be over and back. The ball was tipped, but she got the ball before she went into the backcourt, so that will be a turnover. And Coach Willman not happy about it. And I think that was the correct call. Coach Willman does have a smile on his face, so everything will be okay. Here is Willis Sikelka, gets it to Jacobs in the left wing. Now they'll go straight away to Botchin. Botchin works it back to Sikelka. Sikelka works it to Jacobs. Now back to Sikelka in the right wing, past the perimeter. And we're going to have a kick ball. They're trying to work it into that right elbow to Taryn Hintz. Now coming into the game, we've got Anna Fredrickson back in and Kaylee Eink. That was going to be my guess. Here's Sikelka with it. She's going to work it to the right-hand side here to Botchin. She's going to work it to the baseline, trying to go inside. They get it inside to Eink, and there will be a jump ball. She was locked up. It will stay with South O'Brien. 5-4. Remsen St. Mary's leads here with 5:20 to go in the opening quarter. It is St. Mary's with a 1-point lead. South O'Brien will inbound it underneath their own hoop. They get it out to Hintz. Hintz hands it to Jacobs, gets a screen. Nice play. Shot is too hard from beyond the arc. And almost another jump ball, but South O'Brien rips it away. They go to Hintz on the right side baseline. A little bit congestion over there. That's Fredrickson. Now cross-court skip pass to Jacobs. Works it to the baseline. Actually kicked out of bounds. 5-4. South O'Brien needs to work on their floor spacing just a little bit better here. Everybody was kind of bottlenecked in that corner. Now coming into the game, we've got Sydney Struve back in and Sky Rader. And I think there was one more that came in.
It'd be Riley Draper.
All right, so they get the ball into Rader. Rader trying to work it. Now they go up top to Riley Draper. And now they work it inside to Eink. Works it left side baseline. Now around the perimeter with Rader. Now they go to Struve. Thought maybe she took a little extra step. Here's Fredrickson. Halfway down the lane. Kicks it out to Struve. 3-point shot off the glass. No good. Rebound put back is good. There was a lot of congestion down there. I didn't even see who got the shot up, but it was number 31. That was Riley Draper. All right, here is Delperdang with it. It's 6-5. South O'Brien now leads by 1.
Tell you, Keith, I've covered a lot of South O'Brien games, and Riley Draper and Willis Sikelka, they're not big scorers, but they're sure hustles. They get a lot of rebounds, a lot of steals, deflections, so just a nice job off the bench. Bring some energy into the game.
Coaches are always looking for those kids that are a little bit of a spark plug and don't necessarily care about putting up a ton of points. Just go out and grab rebounds. It's going to be Tori Gallus on the inbounds here for the Hawks of Remsen St. Mary's. And ball almost stolen away, but it's picked up by Emma Gallus. Now it is stolen away. Struve off the glass, won't go. Rebound to Emma Gallus. The Hawks coming the other way. She'll get it across the timeline. Crosses over, works midway down the right side of the lane. Now they kick it straight up. Now left wing. That is Tori Gallus. Now they work it inside, trying to work it back out to Gallus. Now they go straight away. That's Sydney Schrader. Gets it inside. Shot is up. No good. Rebound goes off to Taryn Hintz. Works it left side here. Sky Rader. Rader with it. Goes to Hintz. Now they work it to Fredrickson on the right side low block. Stolen away that time by Grayson Schrader. And they were off to the races. Good defense there by South O'Brien poking that ball away. We've got 3:33 to go here in the opening quarter, and it's 6-5 in favor of South O'Brien. St. Mary's actually started the game on it was a 5-0 run, then a 6-0 run. St. Mary's started with a 5-0 run, South O'Brien on a 6-0 run. And they'll get this ball in. It's actually stolen away over the top. Here's Jacobs in transition off the glass. Got it to go. Kaylee Jacobs with her first bucket of the game. Makes it 8-5 in favor of South O'Brien. South O'Brien going to slap on some full court press on the inbounds. It will be Tori Gallus, the 5'2 junior. Gallus throws it over the top. That's going to be stolen away by Rader. Did a good job of not going over and back. She'll throw it underneath. Jacobs up with the right hand off the glass. Shot no good. Hintz put back is good. She is fouled. So she'll be going to the free throw line. That's why you always follow shots to the hoop.
10-0 run here for South O'Brien, and you can definitely tell a difference when Kaylee Jacobs in the game. Just the team leader keeps things under control out there for South O'Brien.
That is correct. 10-5, 3:17 to go. We've got a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute, you're listening to War Eagle Basketball on Class Kids, KCHE.
The Prairie Market in Paulina. Wow. more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PAULLINAPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primghar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primghar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends. Proud supporters of their communities. Member FDIC.
So Remsen here on KCHE, 11-5 in favor of South O'Brien. They have the ball. They work it to Jacobs left wing. Now they'll go straight away to Struve. Now Rader right side. Now they go to Fredrickson on the low block. Back over. Shot is up and good from the low block. Sydney Struve. Nice ball movement there from South O'Brien. 13-5. Here is Emma Gallus, throws it to the middle of the floor. That's Lexi Delperdang, has the ball stolen away by Jacobs. Looking up the floor, goes to Rader. Rader will have the pass deflected. She was trying to go over to Taryn Hintz. Good defense there by St. Mary's. Here is Delperdang. Lexi goes to the middle of the floor. That's Tori Gallus. She'll step into a three, wide left, and rebounded by Fredrickson. She'll hand it off to Jacobs. 13-5 in favor of South O'Brien. Here's Jacobs. I keep saying Jacobson, but it's Jacobs. Here's Jacobs in the left wing. Kaylee Jacobs. And bounce pass to the middle of nowhere, and that's picked up by Tori Gallus. The junior will bring it up the floor. Gallus gets it across the timeline. South O'Brien sticking to a 2-3 zone defense here. Well, now they'll maybe playing a little shift box in one. Now they work it over to Schrader. Now left side, that's Delperdang for three, too long. And they're going to say that Taryn Hintz hit it, and it went out of bounds. Coming back into the lineup, we've got Botchin and Sikelka back in the lineup here for South O'Brien. They lead 13-5. It was a 5-0 run to start the game here for St. Mary's. Now it's a 13-0 run for South O'Brien. We've got just under 2 to go in the opening quarter. Johnson on the left side baseline throws it to the middle, and a little bit of contact there. Thought maybe a jump ball. Nothing called. Here's Botchin. Gets over the timeline. Works it right side. Jacobs. Jacobs. Bounce pass to the interior to Fredrickson. Ripped away. And Brittany Johnson with the steal. Hands it off to Tori Gallus. Now back out. That is Schrader. Sydney will drive. And she will travel.
I was just going to say, boy, St. Mary's could use a basket here. It's been a big dry spell, but turned it over.
I don't think they've scored in about 6 minutes. It's been all South O'Brien. This boys' game coming up will be a good one. Always a good rivalry between Remsen, St. Mary's, and South O'Brien. And you definitely know that just talking with both coaches that Coach Scott Root and Coach Kylie Yates, they definitely respect each other's programs. This is a game that both of them would really like to win. Here's Botchkin, goes over to Eink. Now back out to Botchkin for three. Shot is up, no good. Rebound goes off to Johnson. Excuse me, that's Tori Gallus. She'll bring it across the timeline, pushing the pace. Now she'll back out, works at left side. Schrader, Sydney, kicks it back out to Gallus. Shot is up, no good. Willa Sikelka grabs the rebound for the Wolverines. Under a minute to go. They'll push it up to Botchin. She'll drive the baseline and lost it out of bounds. I think it was poked out of bounds, so it's going to stick with South O'Brien here. They will inbound the ball underneath their own hoop with Brianna Botchin. Coming in is Emma Gallus and Lexi Delperdang for the Hawks. Looks like St. Mary's has suited up 7 girls for varsity here. Here's Sikelka now straight away. That's a new one in there. Riley Draper. Now they kick it back right side. Long two is no good. Rebounded off by Tori Gallus. 42 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Gallus, a bounce. Well, no, a pass to the right wing. Now back out to Tori Gallus. Trying to work it to the perimeter. Works it to the right elbow. Kicks it straight away. Delperdang. Now left side, Emma Gallus. Thought about the three. Going to kick it back up top to Delperdang. Now right side to Tori Gallus. Now straightaway Delperdang. We've got 20 seconds. Here's a three-point shot. Up and no good. Rebound. Ike had a hand on it. Nice spinning move. So the hoop that time is Emma Gallus. So St. Mary's back on the board here. 6 seconds left to go. Actually 7.1. Ball is deflected out of bounds. So South O'Brien will have another chance here at the end of the first quarter. They lead 13-7. Botchin on the inbound. They get it into the right wing. Sickle Cup. They work it inside to Ike, and she will be fouled.
That was a quick call. She already got the ball, and they got a little push foul.
Pretty quick whistle there. 4.4 seconds left. That's foul number 1 on Brittany Johnson. South O'Brien gets the ball in. Ike goes up off the glass. Shot no good, and she's got to shoot the ball. Didn't realize they were running out of time, so it's 13-7 after one quarter in favor of South O'Brien. We'll step aside here for a moment. We'll come back with quarter number 2. You're listening to War Eagle Conference Basketball on Classic Hits, KCHE.
Great deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina. In 06 Toyota Highlander Limited all-wheel drive with third-row seating priced under $7,500. A 2014 Ford Fusion SE with 65,000 miles, very nicely equipped for $10,950. A 2016 Toyota Corolla all-power with new tires priced at only $10,950. And a 2010 nicely equipped Chrysler Town & Country, only 56,000 miles for $9,995. Plus, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
Classic Hits, KCHE 92.1, 13-7. Here we go, quarter number 2. South O'Brien on the road here at Remsen St. Mary's. And here's Gallus. Works it to Johnson at the right elbow. She'll dribble left elbow now. Kicks it out left side. 3 points from Grayson Schrader. Shot is up, no good. And the rebound is off to Taryn Hintz. She'll hand it off. I believe that's Sky Rader with it. Now works it left side. Kaylee Jacobs goes straight away to Struve. Now Rader. South O'Brien, good ball movement. Jacobs straight away, 2-3 zone here from the Hawks. And Struve in the left wing. Struve goes to Rader. She's got a good look at a 3 off the front of the rim. And rebound is hauled down by Remsen St. Mary's. That is Emma Gallus. She's going to get across midcourt. And went to crossover, lost the ball. Working with it, nowhere to go. Gets it off to Lexi Delperdang. Almost had the 5-second call, and Lexi just fell down, and the ball rolled out of play. 13-7.
That was a strange play. I don't know if I've seen that before. Just tripped and the ball rolls out of bounds.
And really, I think the kids were almost half expecting a foul call there because nobody really hustled at the ball as it was rolling away. Here's Jacobs, right wing. Kaylee Jacobs, she'll take a dribble with the right hand. Now works it left side. Now here's Struve. Gets a screen straight away. Now Jacobs in the right wing. Out past the three-point line. Now back over to Rader. Rader works it to Struve. She's going to try the baseline. Goes up, kicks it out. Jacobs pump fakes, drives in, lost the handle on it. Picked up by Delperdang. Lexi Delperdang coming the other way for St. Mary's. It's 13-7 in favor of South O'Brien. Now they go to Grayson Schrader. Now they work it back up top to Tori Gallus. Now here is Emma Gallus. They throw it away. She was trying to go over to Lexi Delperdang in the left wing. Coming into the lineup is Sydney Schrader, a 5'7 junior. The good thing for this Remsen St. Mary's team is they only have one senior. That's Emma Gallus. Everyone else is juniors and one freshman.
With the short bench, they're all going to get a lot of varsity time, too.
That is true. Here is Taryn Hintz. They work at left wing now. I believe that was Struve. Now Jacobs to Sky Rader. Right wing. Waiting for Hintz to come around top. They go to Jacobs on the right side baseline. She'll get a screen, cross-court skip pass. Now they kick it to Hintz. She'll drive the lane. Shot off the glass. Got it to go. Nice job of using the glass there by Taryn Hintz. She's got a good game going here. She has 7 points for South O'Brien. They now lead 15-7. There's Emma Gallus. Now they get it up the floor to Sydney Schrader. She crosses over, gets across midcourt. Now to the free throw line, and South O'Brien just committed their first foul of the game. I'm not used to watching girls basketball games where there's only 5 fouls between the two teams just about midway through the second quarter.
It's been a fast first half.
It has. Here's a three-point shot, up and no good. Jacobs pulls down the rebound. South O'Brien going the other way. She'll work it to the middle of the floor. Now works it over the left side to Struve. Back out to Jacobs. A little two-man back and forth, and Jacobs drains the three-point shot, making it 18-7. Here is Tori Gallus. Kicks it back over to Emma Gallus. Emma Gallus drives, kicks it out. Fan right my way. Couldn't see who had it. Believe it was Graceland Schrader. Scrap on the floor for the ball. When I can see the official, it is a jump ball. South O'Brien bringing a few new players in. Kaylee Eink in. Botchin in, and Sicklecutt in. The South O'Brien girls team, Coach Dreckman, she likes to go about 4 or 5 players deep into the bench pretty consistently. And here's Sicklecutt. Gets it across midcourt. Now they go to Jacobs. Oh, nice bounce pass down low to Taryn Hintz, and she just laid it in. Probably one of the easier looks she's ever seen. Makes it 20-7. And here is Remsen St. Mary's going the other way with Johnson. They work it left side. Gallus, she'll take a tough-looking two-shot, no good. That was Emma Gallus, rebounded by Hintz. Here's Jacobs going the other way. 4.5 to go here. And now they work it to Sicklecutt. Now straight away, right side Jacobs. Kaylee Jacobs trying to get a bounce pass in. It's stolen away by Emma Gallus. She'll hand it off to Tori Gallus. Tori gets it across midcourt. Tori works to the left hand, kicks it left side. Long jumper by Sydney Schrader. Shot no good. Rebound off to South O'Brien. Sicklecutt going to push the pace across midcourt. Works it straight away, Jacobs. Kaylee Jacobs works it back right side to Sicklecutt. Sicklecutt tries to go in. Shot is up and no good. Missed that time by Jillian Heemstrup. And did she get her own rebound put back there, I believe? Actually, no, it was Taryn Hintz with the cleanup. So we've got a timeout. It's 22-7. We'll be back in 1 minute. South O'Brien leads here. You're listening to War Eagle Basketball on Classic Hits KCHE.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you. Inspiration.
Classic Hits KCHE 92.1, 22-7 in favor of South O'Brien. And they'll work it to the right side. That's Grayson Schrader. Picks up her dribble, now goes to the inside interior. Shot is up, no good that time by number 22, Brittany Johnson. South O'Brien with Botchin. Works it right side, Sicklecutt. Sicklecutt with it. Works it straight away, Draper, I believe. Now they go inside, Eink. Goes back out, Sicklecutt to Draper. Now they go inside to Fredrickson.
Yeah, they took out Jacobs and Hintz on that last time out. I'm kind of wondering where the scoring's going to come from this lineup, but
we'll see what they can do. These are the good type of games where you can get some girls some extra varsity time. Here's a long three. Shot is up and good by Grayson Schrader. And here is Willa Sicklecutt. Sicklecutt works it to the right side, Botchin. Now they go to Eink. Shot is up and no good from the right elbow. Rebound goes off to Brittany Johnson, and we'll have a foul. See who they call this one on. They call that on Willa Sicklecutt. Tori Gallus going to check back into the game. She'll come in for Kylie Ahrens. Into the game is, Kylie Ahrens into the game for the first time. And now they get it across midcourt to Delperdang. Delperdang kicks it up top to Gallus. Now the right side, that's Emma Gallus. Now to Ahrens. Now here's Gallus. Emma goes to Tori Gallus. She'll take a three. Nothing but net. Got it to go. She has 8 points. Makes it 22-13. South O'Brien still on top. Coach Dreckman going to send a few of those more top-tier players in. And we've got a jump ball. It's going to belong to Remsen St. Mary's. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new girls coming into the game here. I think in hockey you would call that a line change. 22-13. South O'Brien leads. Hintz back into the game. Jacobs into the game. Struve back into the game. And Rader back into the game. And an instant steal, but we're going to have a foul, I think, on Tori Gallus. That's her second. Team fifth. 22-13. South O'Brien leads. Jacobs will get this into Sky Rader. Sky Rader, a 5'7" senior. Works it to Struve. She's a senior as well. Now Jacobs, she's a junior. Now left side to Struve. Now they go to Hintz at the left elbow, working it around the perimeter. Good ball movement here. Now they go to Hintz. She's in underneath, throws it to Struve, and she was on the out-of-bounds line. Kind of a tough spot to be in right there.
It was, trying to catch it right along that baseline.
Hintz was, they had pretty good coverage on her. She was pretty well covered. And here is Tori Gallus with it. Across midcourt, picks up her dribble and took an extra step. So it's going to be South O'Brien ball. We've got 1:52 to go here just before halftime. Stick around, boys game coming up. Remsen St. Mary's ranked number 2 in Class 1A. South O'Brien into the top 10 for the first time this year at number 10. Here's Struve, gets it to Jacobs. Kaylee's going to drive right side baseline. Trying to go underneath. They go to Hintz on the baseline. And they're going to say she lost it out of bounds. In the lineup, Grayson Schrader comes in for Tori Gallus. And here's St. Mary's. Kind of dribbled right to the corner, trying to kind of trap herself. They get it up to Sydney Schrader. She'll kick it out to Ahrens. Excuse me, that's Grayson Schrader. And now here is Emma Gallus. 1:22 to go here before halftime, 22-13. And stolen away by Jacobs. Kaylee will be all alone, goes up with the right hand, got it to go. Makes it 24-13. All right, here is Brittany Johnson. Gets it over to Sydney Schrader, kicks it out to Grayson Schrader, then a long three, shot is up, no good. Rebound, putback is good, nice job crashing the boards there, Sydney Schrader. 24-15, it's a 9-point lead for South O'Brien. Work it to the right-hand side. And driving is Hintz, goes up off the glass. They really don't have an answer for her. She has 13, she has half of South O'Brien's points here in the opening half. Here's Lexi Delperdang. Bounce pass left side. Gallus, Emma Gallus takes a long two, won't go. Jacobs grabs the board. 25 seconds left to go here in the opening half. Works it right side, Rader. Rader goes to Hintz. She'll dribble in, goes up with the right hand, off the glass, too hard. Rebounded by Lexi Delperdang. 13 seconds left before half. Delperdang threw it to Sydney Schrader, lost it off her knee. And here's Jacobs with 5 seconds left. Goes over to the left side. Struve driving in. Shot is no good. That will be your halftime score. It is South O'Brien leading Remsen St. Mary's 26-15. We'll step aside here for a few moments, and we'll be back with the first half scoring up next on Classic Hits KCHE.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primghar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of MERCYONE, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region. Personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. MERCYONE, your best life, our one purpose.
Stay Store in Primghar, Sheldon, Orange City, Alton.
Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulllina Building Center are proud to support the South O'Brien Wolverines. They know it takes teamwork to accomplish goals on the playing field as well as in business. They're glad to be a part of the community team by helping make dreams come true. When you need building supplies and hardware, talk with the folks at Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulllina Building Center. And good luck, South O'Brien Wolverines, in accomplishing your goals.
And we'd love to have you.
To 15 in favor of South O'Brien, leading Remsen St. Mary's. Taking a look at the halftime scoring for South O'Brien. Taryn Hintz half the points here with 13 here. And then you have Anna Fredrickson with 2, Kaylee Jacobs with 7, and Sydney Struve with 2 points. For Remsen St. Mary's, Grayson Schrader, the freshman, has hit a 3-pointer. Senior Emma Gallus has 2 points. Tori Gallus has 8, and Sydney Schrader, a junior, does have 2 points. So once again, we are at halftime, 26-15. We've got Kyle Jorgensen here with us, and Kyle, this should be a pretty good boys matchup coming up here. I think you've seen both these teams play before, and it always seems like these boys games, they always come right down to the wire between these two schools.
Yeah, the last time they played, I think South O'Brien was was a little bit off that night. They missed a lot of shots, and I've seen them play quite a few times since then. They've been playing a lot better ball. So I think it's going to be a great matchup. Like you said, I expect it to be a really close game tonight.
And I think last year when these two teams played, I think South O'Brien won here in Remsen, and I think Remsen won at South O'Brien. So they have played already once this year, and St. Mary's got them at South O'Brien. So if things were going to stay true to form as they have been in the past, South O'Brien would get one here in Remsen. But I wouldn't, pick a winner because this game is one that is definitely going to go either way. So
that's right. Yeah, good teams. Be fun to watch.
We've got about 5 minutes here before we get the third quarter going, and we'll step aside here for a few minutes. Got quite a few sponsors to hear from today. We'll step aside for a few minutes. Be back with the second half. We're at halftime. South O'Brien leading Remsen St. Mary's girls basketball action, 26-15. Back in a few minutes.
The Prairie Market in PAULLINA. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primghar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primghar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends. Proud supporters of their communities, member FDIC.
KCHE 92.1, welcome back here to Remsen. Just about done with halftime here. 26-15, we've got Kyle Jorgensen here joining us for Fuller Digital Solutions. We've got the game on the Facebook Live here, and Kyle, good in for a good second half here. I'm kind of surprised that the St. Mary's team's kind of hanging right here with South O'Brien.
South O'Brien's been playing a lot of subs, getting a lot of people varsity playing time tonight. So good game for that, like you said earlier.
I think that is a good key. All right, South O'Brien will start with the ball. That's going to be Rader. Works it to Jacobs in the left wing. Jacobs works it straight away. Struve. Now here's Rader, right wing. Rader goes straight away. Jacobs. Jacobs with it. Bounce pass. I was going to say that's a kick ball. Torrey Gallus just about got away with one.
I want to thank Holes Hour Motors, their halftime sponsor for us, and having a big sale going on right now in Cherokee at the old Harley-Davidson shop. So head on in there and get yourself a new vehicle.
Going on through the 18th. I know they've got a lot of special pricing and financing options. Here's Raider from downtown. Shot is off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound goes off to St. Mary's on the rebound. That's going to be Lexi Delperdang. She'll bring the ball up the floor. That is one thing about the St. Mary's team. It seems like whoever gets the rebound, just dribble it right up the floor. That's Emma Gallus. Emma Gallus gets a screen, works it to Tori. Tori Gallus does a little jab step, going to reset the play here. Works it left side, spins, brings it up top, Brittany Johnson. Right side now, Delperdang at the right elbow. That is Emma Gallus. And she'll go nowhere with it on the right side, and that's going to be an over and back. Just kind of...
They kind of left her in La land. Nobody came to help her, and she was stuck on an island there.
There was nobody there. So we've got 7:03 to go here in the third quarter, 26-15 in favor of South O'Brien. And straightaways, Jacobs. She can shoot from there if she wants to. Works it left side. Struve puts it on the floor, drives baseline. Tough shot, won't go. Stayed with it, got her on rebound. It should be fouled going back up for the second attempt.
I don't know how she got that first shot off. She was underneath the hoop, but she kind of torqued herself and got it up. But nice job sticking with it and getting the rebound. And she's just padding her stats, I think. Wants to get the rebound. And
got to get an offensive board. Free throw is up and no good. At the free throw line, it is Sydney Struve. She is only a 35% free throw shooter this season. So she'll get set for free throw number 2. Second one is up. That one is in. Sydney Struve with 3 points here for the Wolverines. Going the other way, fast break. Brittany Johnson goes up. Basket counts. There was a little contact there. And Coach Willman wants a timeout. We'll step aside. It's a 10-point lead, 27-17. Back in 1 minute on Classic Hits, KC.
Great deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina. In 06 Toyota Highlander Limited all-wheel drive with third-row seating priced under $7,500. A 2014 Ford Fusion SE with 65,000 miles, very nicely equipped for $10,950. A 2016 Toyota Corolla all-power with new tires priced at only $10,950. And a 2010 nicely equipped Chrysler Town & Country, only 56,000 miles for $9,995. Plus, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
Back to action here. Classic Kids, KCHE 92.1, 27-17. South O'Brien leads. Bringing the ball up is Sky Raider. Raider working against Schrader. Works it to Jacobs, right wing. Up top now, that is Struve. Left side, Raider. Now they go to Jacobs. Tip pass stolen by Tori Gallus. She'll be off to the races. Can she finish with the left hand? Yes. Got it to go. Nice shot there by Tori Gallus. She's having a really good game. And she's up to, 8 points.
It's a nice job finishing there in traffic.
Especially with that left hand. That's tough. And here's a steal by Emma Gallus. And here is Tori Gallus. Steps into a 3, back rim, no good. Rebound off that time by Fredrickson. She'll get it off to Jacobs. It's 27-19 in favor of South O'Brien. Jacobs spins at the left elbow, now works at right side baseline, and that's going to be Taryn Hintz. Hintz has been kind of quiet here to start the second half. She had 13 in the first half, and Hintz on the right side baseline. Jacobs for 3, good. That's what happens when you try and double that post player. Going to open up some shots, and that is Kaylee Jacobs with another 3 points. She's up to 8 now.
It's the last player for South O'Brien you want to leave open from three-point land.
Exactly.
She can knock him down.
And here is Emma Gallus. Emma Gallus works it left side to Delperdang. Yeah, Kaylee Jacobs shoots 38% from beyond the arc. That is really good. Anytime you get around that 40%, you're considered a sharpshooter.
Sky Raider could knock him down, too. She just doesn't shoot a lot of them, but she's not a bad shooter.
Yeah, she shoots 35% from beyond the arc. Actually, she shoots better from 3 than she does for 2. Here's Delperdang on the inbound. They bring it into Grayson Schrader back Out to Tori Gallus. Gallus drives, kicks it out. Emma Gallus for three, in and out, no good. Rebound hauled in by that time it is Botchin. Works it down the floor. Nice pass to Willa Sikelka. She's got her first bucket of the game. Makes it 32-19, 4:46 to go here, third quarter. Tori Gallus going to get it across to midcourt. Gallus working against Jacobs. Ooh, thought maybe she took a little extra step there. Works it. Here's Emma Gallus. Gets to the free throw line. Nowhere to really go. Gets it back out. Tori Gallus for three. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound hauled in by Botchin. Botchin's had a couple rebounds here. Works it up to Kaylee Jacobs. Jacobs gets a screen from Eink. Shot no good. Got her own rebound. Pulls it back out on the right side baseline. Now here's a three-point shot. Botchin off the front of the rim. No good. Sikelka rebound. Kicks it back out. Jacobs, she will travel.
A little bit of a bunny hop there.
Yep, she was trying to get back from beyond the three-point line.
I told you that Willa Sikelka, she's all over the place. She come flying in there and got that rebound. She's just a little hustler out there.
She is. Job. 32-19. We are just about midway through quarter number 3. Stick around. The boys' game coming up next. That'll be one to watch. That one looked like a little walk there too. Layup missed that time by Sydney Schrader. And here's Willa Sikelka coming the other way for South O'Brien. Works it underneath Fredrickson. She'll go up through traffic and jump ball. I think that's the right call there. Could have been a little contact, but there was two players wrapped up with the ball. So it's going to be Remsen St. Mary's ball. Here's Tori Gallus with it. Tori Gallus, a 5'2 junior. She has 8 points tonight. Actually 10. Let's see what she averages, about 7 a game. She'll travel that time. Coming into the matchup, Taryn Hintz and number 53, Kaylee Eink. Heemstra and Fredrickson will take a break. South O'Brien does have some pretty good size on their roster here. Eink is 5'8", Heemstra's 5'10", Taryn Hintz is 6 foot. Here's Jacobs, now right side Botchin. Botchin with it, lost the dribble, picks it back up. Looks like a 3-2 zone. Here's Hintz on the right side baseline. Dribbles, gets the mid-range, shot no good. Rebound is up to Kaylee Eink. And it's going to stick with South O'Brien. They're going to say jump ball.
Now, South O'Brien had high hopes coming into this year, and then they lost Hannah Dow early on, that knee injury. And I believe she was the conference leading scorer last year.
I believe so, yeah. She's a very good ball player. And thought maybe there'd be a travel. There's a scrap on the floor. We've got a Donnybrook, and now they finally
got a timeout call.
Timeout. I don't know how. Nobody had possession. 32-19. We'll step aside for 1 minute. We'll be back with more War Eagle Conference basketball on Class Kids.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
200 weekly in-store specials at the Prairie Market in Paulllina. Class Kids KCHE 92.1. Back to Remsen here. Jacobs for South O'Brien from downtown, right at it. Drills the three. And she's got 13 points. Makes it 35-19.
That one just looked good all the way right off her hand.
Just from where we were sitting here, we could definitely tell. If you'd like to view the video of this, go to the KCHE Facebook page or go to YouTube. And the best way to find on YouTube is you just search for Fuller Digital Solutions.
That's right. Go to Fuller Digital Solutions, and this is the only live broadcast tonight. So click on that, and you can sit in your recliner and watch it on your smart TV at home.
There you go. I could have just done that and called into the radio from my house, and you could have just came over here by yourself. I don't think Simon would like that.
Probably not.
Probably not. Here's Jacobs. Works it left side. Three-pointer up from Draper. Missed everything, and we're going to have a push foul.
those are always tough when they don't hit anything.
Yeah.
You know, you're just not ready for it. You're ready to go off the backboard or rim, whatever it might be. And
it's always tough to judge that. I have a feeling here this gym is going to be packed here in about the next 15 minutes.
Good crowd on hand from South O'Brien.
Definitely. And South O'Brien is one of those schools, they travel very well. And if you go to one of their home games up in Paulina, it's like going to a college game. The kids' student section always has a theme, and it's a lot of fun. The band's always loud. And ball poked away that time from Brittany Johnson. She'll cross over, loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Sikelka. Will she be able to finish? The shot is up and no good. I tell you what, Grayson Schrader, she is quick. And fouled on the rebound is Taryn Hintz.
Good job not giving up on the play by Hintz and following it down. You never assume they're going to make a fast break bucket.
I know Grayson Schrader in transition there. She got out. She ran really quick. Free throw is up. Good. Wasn't sure if that one was going to fall down.
Nice touch. Bounce on the rim about 6-7 times there.
Makes it 36-19. Free throw is up. That one bounced around too, but it falls in. Makes it 37-19. She's got 15 points. 1:44 to go here in the third. Here is Emma Gallus. Emma Gallus gets it across midcourt. Works it to the left elbow. That is Brittany Johnson. Now back to Emma Gallus. Gets a screen from Tori Gallus. Now they work it to the baseline to Grayson Schrader. Now here is Emma Gallus. Pump fakes, goes back out. Tori Gallus along two, straight away. Won't go. I thought that was going to fall in. Hit the back of the rim, bounced up, came back down. And here is Sky Rader in transition. They go to Riley Draper. Now over to Rader. Now they go inside. Taryn Hintz can't stop that, but she can't finish. Rebound goes off to Lexi Delperdang. Lexi Delperdang gets it across midcourt. And going to run the point here. Works it left side. They go down to Emma Gallus. Emma Gallus straight away. Tori Gallus. Tori gets to the left elbow. Nowhere to go. And they're going to call Willis Sikelka with a reach-in foul. Willis Sikelka is a 5'4" sophomore. There's a lot of kids on this team for South O'Brien. They've got good numbers out for basketball. 37-19. 53 seconds to go here in the third quarter. On the inbound, they get it into the right side to Grayson Schrader. Now they go to Emma Gallus. Now back to Schrader. She thought about the three. And ball poked loose. Here's Sikelka. Can she finish? Yes. Willis Sikelka with an easy 2 points. She's got 4 points now here. 39-19 pushes the lead up to 20. That's the biggest lead of the night here for South O'Brien. Here's Emma Gallus. Gallus goes to Johnson at the right elbow. Goes to Grayson Schrader. Lost it out of bounds. It's going to be South O'Brien basketball. 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up after this game. We'll take about a 10-minute break, and then we'll be back for boys action. And they go to Taryn Hintz, right elbow. She'll drive down the right side of the lane. She'll be fouled. And I think they're going to give her 2 free throws here. The foul that time on Brittany Johnson. Yes, Taryn Hintz going to the free throw line. Hintz, a senior, averages 13 a game. A 57% free throw shooter from the line. Free throw is up and good. She had 13 points in the first half. That's her third point here of the second half, so she's up to 16. Makes it 40-19. Free throw is up. That one rolled out. Rebound by Riley Draper. She went back up with it. Emma Gallus just ripped it away. Gallus pushing the pace. Drives, kicks it to Schrader. Thought about the three. Goes to Brittany Johnson. She'll drive free throw line. And there's going to be a foul. So that's going to be Willis Sikelka's third foul. That's team foul number 4 on South O'Brien. Free throw is up and good by Brittany Johnson. Coach Willman coming over. We're going to talk with Grayson Schrader, a freshman. Free throw is up. No good. Long rebound goes out to Schrader. And I think she traveled, yes.
I think she was a little surprised to get the ball there.
It was a long rebound, bounced right back out to her. And she was just kind of running back across the court from talking with her head coach. We've got 3.8 seconds to go. They get it into Taryn Hintz. She'll dribble it left wing. Has to get up a shot. She does at the buzzer. It was halfway down, then bounced back out. It's a 20-point lead here for South O'Brien. It's 40-20. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here in just a couple moments on Classic Hits. Casey.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primghar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of MERCYONE, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. MERCYONE, your best life, our one purpose.
M14, 40 Keith Crane back here alongside Kyle Jorgensen. We're in Remsen. It's a 40-20 lead here for St. Mary's. Gallus kicks it out to Schrader for St. Mary's. Shot is up, no good. Tori Gallus, rebound putback is no good, but she will be going to the free throw line. Tori Gallus is a 5'2 junior. She's got 10 points here tonight, the only player in double figures for Remsen St. Mary's. Free throws up and good, so she has 11 now.
Got a nice looking shot, good form, and nice arc on that.
She's a pretty good ball player. The St. Mary's team, next year about this time they'll have I bet they'll be above a 500 team. Second free throw is no good. Here comes Rader with it across midcourt. Sky Rader works at left side. Jacobs from downtown, too hard off the back of the rim. Rebound by Sky Rader. Now Struve back to Jacobs. Jacobs works at right side. Sky Rader now to Struve, right side baseline. She'll dribble with the left hand. Gets it into Taryn Hintz. She'll attack the basket. Shot up, no good. And I think that went off of Remsen St. Mary's. Yes, going to stay with South O'Brien here. 40-21 in favor of South O'Brien. 6:54 to go. And they get it into Sky Rader. Now they go straight away to Sydney Struve. Sydney hands it off to Jacobs. Kaylee Jacobs, a junior. And they get it into Hintz. Her shot is up, no good. She kind of tripped and fell down hard. She gets up, she's fine. Going the other way here. Here is Emma Gallus. Gets it off to Sydney Schrader. Long three's no good. Delperdang with the long rebound. A bounce pass to the right side. Now they'll go back to Delperdang. 6:22 to go here in the fourth and final quarter of the girls' game. Boys' game coming up will be up next. Schrader goes to Johnson, does a jab step with the left elbow, kicks it out Delperdang, left side. Emma Gallus takes a long two. Shot is nothing but net. That was a nice shot. Did him a nice pump fake to get a little separation. Stepped in and put up the long two. Makes it 42-23. On the left side, it's Jacobs. Goes straight away to Struve. Now right side Rader works it inside Hintz, and she'll be fouled. That'll be team foul number 4 on St. Mary's, and personal foul number 4 for Lexi Delperdang. Actually, that's number 3. They put it on Delperdang. Now they moved it to Tori Gallus.
5:51 to go in the fourth quarter, and we haven't had a team in bonus yet.
Shh, don't even mention it. Free throw is up and good.
Pretty clean game.
Yeah, very clean game. I'm just used to watching, the style of how Cherokee plays with their press defense. And, that's something, they kind of live with is, if we're going to press that much, we're going to give up some fouls and let the other team shoot free throws as long as we can get some turnovers. Second free throw is up and good. She's got 5 points here in the second half, 18 total. All 5 points have come from the free throw line. Saw Coach Druckman tell Kaylee Eink to head to the scores table. She'll check in. And here's Emma Gallus. Nice little up and under move. Shot no good. Rebounded by Rader. And she threw it away. She kind of had I think it was her left ankle twisted up. Couldn't really get rid of it.
She was close to the out-of-bounds line, too. I thought it was either going to be out of bounds, but just an awkward position there along the baseline.
And I don't blame her for, throwing that ball because she was either going to go out of bounds or travel. There was a little congestion. Now they go to Johnson. She'll dribble halfway down the right side of the lane. Shot up, no good. And boxing out Botchin, but it's picked up by Tori Gallus. She'll take a long two. Shot no good. And, Botchin should have just let that go out of bounds. She hits it out. So it's going to be Remsen St. Mary's ball underneath their own hoop. It's going to be Delperdang on the inbound.
Just one of those plays you weren't sure to go for it, let it go, in between.
Because the players, they don't necessarily know who touched it last. And they go back to Delperdang. She'll fire a three, left it way short. Botchin with the rebound. Botchin goes left side, Sikelka. She'll take a mid-range jumper from the left side baseline. Shot no good. Rebound goes off to Brittany Johnson. 42-23. Johnson working with the left hand, has the ball deflected out of play. 5:54 to play here in the fourth quarter. Got Riley Draper coming in. And it is Sydney Schrader coming in for Remsen St. Mary's. Under 5 to play. And they work it to the left side. Here's a long three from Emma Gallus. Nothing but net. Makes it 42-26. We've got a timeout. We'll take one as well. 42-26. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to War Eagle basketball on KCHE.
Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulllina Building Center are proud to support the South O'Brien Wolverines. They know it takes teamwork to accomplish goals on the playing field as well as in business. They're glad to be a part of the community team by helping make dreams come true. When you need building supplies and hardware, talk with the folks at Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulllina Building Center. And good luck, South O'Brien Wolverines, in accomplishing your goals.
Classic Hits, KCHE 92.1, backing in that time. Shot up, no good. Rebound putback is good. That was to number 33, Willa Sikelka.
She's just at the right place at the right time there.
She's a scrapper. 44-26, it's been pretty much all South O'Brien, except it was a 5-0 run for Remsen St. Mary's to start the game. Here's Emma Gallus, shot up, no good. Rebound goes off to none other than Willa Sikelka. She's going to bring the ball across midcourt. Works it left side, Riley Draper. Riley brings it back up to Botchin. Botchin works it right side, Sikelka. Straight away, Draper. Works it inside, Eink. Her shot is up and no good. And the rebound goes off to Remsen St. Mary's. 44-26, they work it left side, Emma Gallus. Emma Gallus goes straight away. Tori Gallus, she'll take a three, too hard. Rebound off to Botchin. South O'Brien, one thing they do very well is box out. Here's Willa Sikelka, nice bounce pass. Shot is up and good that time by Kaylee Eink. She has her first bucket of the game.
I was just thinking the same thing before you said that they box out well, because how many times do you see the ball hit the floor on a box out?
Yeah, they do a good job of that. At the free throw line, Kaylee Eink. Free throw is up, no good. Can't convert the and one. The lead's still at 20, 46-26. We've got 3:23 to go, and St. Mary's just threw the ball away. It's going to go right back to South O'Brien. I think this is about the time for South O'Brien to maybe clear the bench out a little bit. I'd say St. Mary's could clear their bench, but they only have 2 players on it. Can't really do that. Here's Willis Sicklecup, works it right side. Sicklecup, trapped, nowhere to go, gets it out to Botchin, and stolen away. Sydney Schrader, she will go up with the right hand. She's fouled. And just like that, we're at team foul number 7. 2 free throws coming up, so we've got the bonus. Kyle jinxed it.
I did jinx you. Sorry about that.
We could still go the final 3 minutes without any fouls. Free throw is up, in and out, no good for Sydney Schrader. (46-26). Free throw is up, good. She's got 3 points. And I believe Coach Streckman is going to go to her bench here a little bit deeper. This is Abby Schreck, S-C-H-R-E-C-K. Is that how you pronounce Abby's last name?
I believe so.
Abby Schreck? Yep. Abby Schreck into the ball game. Willis Sicklecup on the right side baseline. And it's picked up. Now they go out to Draper. Now up top to Schreck. Now right side Sicklecup. Works it inside Heemstra. Lost the handle on it. Goes up. Tough shot. Won't go. Long rebound. Goes off to the right side. Schreck. Now they go to Sicklecup. Now they work it back to Abby Schreck. Back out to her. Now Draper straight away. Sicklecup in the right wing. 2:31 to go. South O'Brien content here, passing the ball around the perimeter, trying to work to the interior side of the offense. Abby Schreck, left side, on the baseline. Cross-court pass all the way over the top to Riley Draper. Now they go into Heemstra, and she'll go up. Tough shot, no good, and that's going to be a foul. So we'll have 1-and-1 free throws. 2:13 to go. It's 46-27.
Had a lot of open looks on the perimeter there, but nobody really wanted to put it up.
Trying to get those post players some touches. Into the ball game, we've got 43 and 45. Grace Furman and Kenna Bauer. At the free throw line, it's Lexi Delperdang. Free throw is up and good. That's her first bucket. Now coming in is Lydia Husted. Might take a 1-minute commercial break after this timeout here to hear from some of our sponsors. Free throw is up. No good. So it's 46-28. We'll be back with the final minute. That's up next right here on KCHE Classic Hits 92.1. .1. It's 46-28. Have the final minute 20 seconds here to go. And stepped on the line that time. That's a turnover for Abby Schreck. So Taryn Hintz had 13. She ends up with 18 points in this ball game. Actually, going to the free throw line is Schreck, Abby Schreck. Free throw is up, no good, missed it. Delperdang with the board for Remsen St. Mary's. 46-28, and here's Emma Gallus across midcourt, works it straight away. Tori for 3, nothing but net. She's had a good game. Tori Gallus with 14 points. And coming the other way is Riley Draper, works it left side. That is number 35, Abby Schreck. It is S-C-H-R-E-C-K. And 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebound goes off to Emma Gallus. We're down to 42 seconds left. A little bit of contact there, nothing called.
It's one of those, let's get this game over with, let it go.
Kaylee Ahrens in the ballgame now, kind of trapped in that right side baseline corner, and it's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be South O'Brien ball with 29 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Stick around, the boys game coming up next. Number 2 ranked Remsen St. Mary's taking on number 10 ranked South O'Brien. And here's a steal, Tori Gallus. She'll be all alone. Shot is up and good.
So St. Mary's only has one senior, right, on their team?
Yeah, their one senior is Emma Gallus.
So they got a lot of varsity minutes this year. That, like you said, they should have a decent team next year.
Yeah, you know, if they can, I guess I don't know what their 8th grade class looks like this year. And that will wrap it up. Gallus threw it at the backboard. She's just trying to get another shot up. So final score, 46-33. I'll step aside here for 2 minutes. Be back with the final scoring here on Class Kids KCAG. South O'Brien wins 46-33.
The Prairie Market in Paulina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primghar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primghar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends. Proud supporters of their communities, member FDIC.
Double F Enterprises.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
It's time to take the plunge and get a membership at Willoway Pool and Fitness Center in Sutherland. Get a membership.
Great deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina. In 06 Toyota Highlander Limited all-wheel drive with third-row seating priced under $7,500. A 2014 Ford Fusion SE with 65,000 miles, very nicely equipped for $10,950. A 2016 Toyota Corolla all-power with new tires priced at only $10,950. And a 2010 nicely equipped Chrysler Town & Country, only 56,000 miles for $9,995. Plus, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
Solutions. If you want to watch this game, go to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube. Just search for that. Let's tell you about these starting lineups here before it gets really loud in this gym. For Remsen St. Mary's, it'll be a 6-foot senior Spencer Shorg, 6-foot junior Blaine Harpenoff, 6-foot senior Braden Rickey, 6'1" senior Skylar Waldschmidt, and 6'3" senior Brady Homan. Now for South O'Brien, it will be a 5'9" senior Caden Hale, 6'3" senior Jackson Lusher. Then you have a 6-foot senior with Tristan Wilson, a 6'1" senior with Case Mormon, and then it will be number 41, 6'4" senior Zeke Lundquist. What we'll do is we'll step aside here for a minute, maybe two, depending how long these lineups take, and then we'll be back with the opening tip. It's going to get loud here. In Remsen, it's War Eagle Conference Basketball. Remsen St. Mary's hosting South O'Brien. Back in a moment on Classic Hits KCHE.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you, now with increased speeds. They also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
Start.
KCHE 92.1 FM. We've got the final player being introduced. That is Brady Homan. Starting lineup: Spencer Short, Blaine Harpenoff, Braden Rickey, Skylar Waldschmidt, and Brady Homan. is your starting lineup for your home team here for Remsen St. Mary's. The visitors tonight on the scoreboard, just a few miles down the road from South O'Brien, Paulina, it is Caden Hale, Jackson Lusher, Tristan Wilson, Case Mormon, and Zeke Lundquist. So, got Kyle Jorgensen here to my right. I think, I would be surprised if this game is a double-digit victory for either team. This is just one of those matchups, both these teams really look forward to.
That's right. Like I said, last time they played each other, it was a tight game, for the first half, and then St. Mary's kind of pulled away. South O'Brien's a little cold shooting that night, so hopefully they can shoot a little better tonight from the outside.
All right, here we go. We are just about underway. And the tip is in the air, controlled by Remsen St. Mary's. It's Ricky with it. Works it right side. Blaine Harpenaugh back out top. Ricky straight away, three-pointer, too hard. Rebound goes off to Blaine Harpenaugh. He's going to pull it back out. Goes inside Ricky. He shuffled his feet. So that'll be a turnover. So South O'Brien will have their first offensive possession. It'll be Caden Hale. Gets it off to Tristan Wilson. 6-foot senior. Tristan had a phenomenal year in football. Goes to Caden Hale. Trying to get off a screen. Now they go straight away. Tristan. Now left side. Jackson Lusher. Works it to the left elbow. Steps back into a three-pointer. Nothing but net for Jackson Lusher. Coming the other way. Here's Spencer Short. Puts it on the floor to Waldschmidt. That is Skyler. Works it right side. Ricky. Now goes to Harpenaugh, right side baseline. Pulls it middle of the lane. Waldschmidt, about a 12-foot jumper shot won't go. Here's Jackson Lusher. A bounce pass to Wilson, and it's knocked loose. So here's Blaine Harpenaugh working it the other way. He's going to work it on the baseline. Pump fake goes up strong. Shot deflected by Zeke Lundquist. Here's Jackson Lusher. Crosses over, spins, and he traveled. He thought about going up with the left hand. I think his feet just got moving a little bit too quick. So it's 3-0 here. South O'Brien leads. They're trying to get Brady home into the right spot on the floor defensively. All right, left side, Braden Rickey. Braden Rickey goes to Skyler. Now back to Braden. He'll take a three, left side wing, too hard. Rebound goes off to Jackson Lusher. Thought he was fouled right there by Blaine Harpenaugh. Did not call that one. Those are the fouls you might want to call to make sure the game doesn't get a little bit too physical. Here's Tristan Wilson working it straight away against Short. Drives the lane, goes up with the right hand. Shot goes for Tristan Wilson. It's a 5-0 run here to start things for South O'Brien. South O'Brien gets back in their 2-3 zone. Here's Braden Rickey on the right side near the baseline. Goes up top to Harpenaugh. Right side, Rickey works it inside to Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt goes up with the left hand. Got it to go. Skylar Waldschmidt gives St. Mary's their first bucket of the game. It's 5-2. Here's Jackson Lusher. He's going to bring it across midcourt. Calls out the play. Kind of going a little bit of isolation here, but they work it right side Wilson. Wilson working it with the left hand. Wilson steps back, thought about the three, goes up top, Caden Hale. Caden Hale is a 5'9 senior, hands it to Jackson Lusher, his classmate. 5-2, South O'Brien leads. St. Mary's playing man-to-man. Now they go inside Zeke. Zeke puts it on the deck, puts it up with the right hand shot, no good. Holman had a hand on it. That's going to be a foul. Case Mormon thought it was still football season, put a little shoulder down into it.
That's right, there was a little bit of a push off there.
5-2. Somebody better come get the inbounds from Blaine Harpenaugh. He'll get it to Skylar Waldschmidt. He'll probably hand it right back. Blaine Harpenaugh came back after the winter break, was kind of nursing a hamstring injury. Ricky thought about the three. Waldschmidt will fire one from the left side baseline. Holman rebounding. Nice bounce pass to Blaine Harpenaugh, and he'll go up and be fouled. Blaine Harpenaugh is a junior this year.
Second foul on Mormon already, so.
Harpenaugh has only played in 5 games this season. He's 1 for 1 from the free throw line, averaging 6 points per contest. So now he's shooting 50% from the free throw line on the year. In the lineup, Alex Prestis, where's number 33? This is a kid. Anytime you can bring a 6'4 senior off the bench, you know you're in pretty good shape.
He's a good player, too.
He is. He's a really good 6-man. Free throw is up and good by Blaine. The junior wears number 14. Here's Tristan Wilson. Wilson Crosses over, pulls it back out. 5-3, South O'Brien leads. Jackson Lusher resets the play here. We've got under 5 to go. Lusher drives right side of the lane. We're going to have a foul called, and that was one of those where it could have been a foul, could have been a charge, but Jackson Lusher going to the free throw line. Jackson, a senior, averaging 22 points per game, shoots 81% from the free throw line, and keep in mind, he's shot 74 free throws all season long. Free throws up and good.
Thought you were going to have the announcer jinx there for a second. That one kind of rattled back out and back in.
You know, sometimes you look at kids, their free throw percentage, and you think, they're pretty good free throw shooters, and then you realize they've maybe shot like 12 free throws all year long. Jackson Lusher, it's no mistake, he's about an 80% free throw shooter. Made them both that time. Harpenau works it to Waldschmidt, straight away Short. Short works it, Waldschmidt inside home and goes up with the right hand off the glass shot, no good. Rebounded, tipped around in, it's Prestis that picks it up for the Wolverines. 7-3, South O'Brien leads. We are just about midway through the first quarter. Going to check in will be Austin Jensen. He was fun to watch in football. Pretty good receiver. Here's Caden Hale with it, working against Harpenau. Harpenau works it off to Lusher, working against Waldschmidt. And he's going to go between the legs. Lusher in the lane, pulls up halfway through, steps through, nice shot. Rolled off the front of the rim. That's the basket he would like to have back. Here's Spencer Short. Spencer is going to drive halfway down the right side of the lane, gets it over to Ricky. Jump steps in the lane, shot no good. Rebound off to Prestis again. There we go, Alex Prestis, the sixth man, first one off the bench, making an impact here with 2 rebounds early in the ball game. 3:50 to go, 7-3. South O'Brien leads. They hand it off to Tristan Wilson. Wilson with it, working against Harpenau straight away past the perimeter. Wilson right side now. Here is Zeke Lundquist. Lundquist is going to direct traffic. He'll take a dribble, kind of clearing things out, trying to get to Jackson Lusher, and they do straight away, covered by Waldschmidt. And now here's Hale driving in the lane. Somehow got a shot up through contact, and going the other way is St. Mary's after the miss. Here's Braden Rickey. Hands it off to Short. Short, a 1,000-point scorer. Harpenau had a good look at a 3 there. Didn't take it. Blaine with it. Works it. Rickey, free throw line jumper in and out. That thing was halfway down. And another rebound for Alex Prestis, the 6'4" senior. 7-3. Here's Jackson Lusher. Gets a screen. Works it around the right side. Right wing perimeter. Goes inside to Zeke Lundquist. He's at the free throw line. He'll take a jumper. Won't get the roll. And Prestis knocked it out of bounds. I like that jumper there. Coming into the lineup, we've got Josh Johansson. And also in is Sean Negus. Johansson, a 6'2" junior. Negus, a 6' senior. 7-3. South O'Brien leads. South O'Brien, that extended 2-3 zone. Here's Harpenau, gets a screen. Works it right side against Lundquist. They're bringing him up top. Actually, that's Johansson.
South O'Brien doing a little boxing one here, it looks like, doesn't it?
Jackson Bunkers in the lane. The freshman getting some quality varsity minutes here. They'll go to Bunkers. He lost it. Picks it back up. Bounce pass to Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt gets to the left elbow. Kicks it out to Blaine for 3. No good. Rebound hauled in that time by Jake Wallin. I believe that's Jake, number 35. He's a 6'6" freshman. Here's Jackson Lusher, left wing. Goes straight away to Negus. Works it right wing. Now left side. Here's Prestis. He's going to drive the baseline. Pulls up. Goes up with the right hand too hard. And that's going to be a push foul on Sean Negus. 7-3. I don't know if you've seen St. Mary's play all that much, but Jackson Bunkers, he's a 5'11" freshman. He played varsity baseball as an 8th grader this past summer in the state tournament. And this past football season, when playing Harpenau went out with an injury, Jackson was the freshman who stepped in. He steps into a 3-pointer here and cuts the lead to 1. Jackson Bunkers, the freshman. 7-6. It's a 1-point lead for South O'Brien. Here's Jackson, gets a screen from Prestis, working the left wing. Now goes to Alex. Alex pump fakes the 3, Going to hand it off to Sean Negus. Negus, a bounce pass out to the right side. That's Johansson. Johansson trying to work the baseline, about lost it, and it's thrown away. It's going to stay with South O'Brien as Waldschmidt had a hand on it. Zeke Lundquist and Tristan Wilson back in the lineup. Prestis and Johansson. Kind of like the way they always hand each other the towels. South O'Brien, that's something they've done for a long time, as long as I can remember. Here's Tristan Wilson with it, working against Shorg. Spencer Shorg, now they go straight away. That's number 35, Jake Wallin. He'll pull the trigger on a three-shot, misses its mark. Spencer Shorg with the rebound, and he'll dribble right over the left side. Cross court, Bunkers with it, now straight away. And we've got a foul underneath. Is that going to be on Zeke Lundquist?
See if you watch South O'Brien when they're playing defense here. They're playing man-to-man on Shorg for St. Mary's, and the rest are all playing zone. So it's a little box and one.
Box and one. Usually they stick in that 2-3 zone quite a bit. Here's Braden Rickey.
So you got Tristan Wilson there shadowing Shorg going around the top.
That's going to be a good matchup. And here's Bunkers. Pump fakes, gets it to Holman. Right side, Rickey's got a good look at a three. That's going to be off the mark. Rebound hauled in by Zeke Lundquist. South O'Brien fans want a push foul there. Coach Yates wants one shot. 7-6. South O'Brien leads. South O'Brien leading here by 1. 12 seconds left. And the play starts. And here is Lusher. Goes to Zeke Lundquist. 4 seconds left. Takes a jumper inside the free throw line. Holman grabs the board. That's going to end the first quarter. It is South O'Brien leading Remsen St. Mary 7-6. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Classic Hits KCHE.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primghar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of MERCYONE, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. MERCYONE, your best life, our one purpose.
At all stations.
KCHE 92.1. It's a 1-point lead for South O'Brien here, 7-6. They'll start with the ball in the second quarter. Here's Jackson Lusher, works it left side. Wilson back to Jackson. Jackson, nice pass up over top to Tristan Wilson. That's a play that South O'Brien has run for about 10 years.
That was well designed. That worked well.
I only see him run it about maybe twice a year, but when Coach Yates pulls that out, it's usually pretty successful. Here's Bunkers, right side wing. Jackson takes the dribble, goes to Blaine. Everyone here at St. Mary's calls him Blaino. Pretty successful athlete. Here's Rickey. Rickey in the right wing, working against Case Mormon. Now they go out to Bunkers, left side, Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt kicks it back out. Jackson pump fakes, gets to the free throw line, has to get rid of it. Goes to Braden Rickey, goes inside Brady Holman. Ball poked loose and stolen away by Jake Wallin. Here's Jackson Lusher. Goes out to Wallin. Now right side, Tristan Wilson. Wilson trying to find a cutting Lusher. Goes straight away. Case Mormon with it. Bounce pass to Lusher. 9-6. South O'Brien leads left side. And Zeke Lundquist thought about taking that long too. Wallin will take the three. No good. Hit the back of the rim, front of the rim. I thought it would fall down. Going the other way, Skylar Waldschmidt dribbles to the right elbow. Hands it off to Blaine Harpenaugh. Blaine Harpenaugh going to reset things now. South O'Brien in that 2. Well, now they go back to the box and no, they're playing a 2-3. Rickey goes to Waldschmidt, left elbow. Takes a jab step. Puts it on the floor. Spins. Kicks it out. Bunkers for 3. Jackson got it to go. Jackson bunkers. ties the game up 9-9. South O'Brien with it. Jackson Lusher now working against Waldschmidt. Pretty much being his shadow. Goes to Zeke Lundquist. He'll take a long 2 shots, nothing but net. Nice shot there by Zeke Lundquist. Gives him his first points and puts South O'Brien on top 11-9. Here is Waldschmidt. Ricky, left side bunkers. Goes to Waldschmidt just beyond the left elbow. He's going to find a seam down the middle of the lane. Lays it in with the right hand. Nice play there by Skylar Waldschmidt. We're tied back again, 11-11. Here's Jackson Lusher. Works it straight away to Wallene. Wallene goes to Wilson, right wing, working. Looks like a box and one defense here for, well, no, now they're going to man up. Here's Case Mormon working against Waldschmidt. Skylar Waldschmidt's just a workhorse on defense. And I can hear Coach Yates yell timeout. We'll take 1-2. We're tied 11-11, 5:17 to go in the first quarter.
Just a 5-second call. That's what they called.
Oh, it was a 5-second call?
That's right, yep.
I thought I could hear Coach Yates yelling timeout. So we'll keep it right here. Into the game is Spencer Short.
That's who South O'Brien's been doing that box and one on, so I'm curious if they go back to that here.
He has no points. Spencer Short. Here's Waldschmidt. Goes to Short halfway down the lane. Bunkers for 3 again. No good. That thing was about halfway down and popped right back out. We're tied 11-11. Here's Lusher. Gets it across midcourt. Hands it to Tristan Wilson. Tristan Wilson works it right side. Wilson goes straight away. Case Mormon thought about the 3, steps back. Now here's Lusher in the left wing. Covered by Bunkers. I don't know if I would want Bunkers on Lusher. And kind of mixed them up a little bit in the blender. And Lusher hits the jumper just inside the free throw line.
He was so wide open there, I don't know if he knew what to do for a split second.
And here is Waldschmidt. Goes to Blaine Harpenau. Right side Bunkers. And they're going to call Jackson Lusher with a push foul. 13-11, South O'Brien on top. Jackson Lusher has 7 points here.
You know, they let some pretty rough play go, and then they call kind of a little bit of a ticky-tack foul there.
Yeah. There's been a lot of, seems like they're calling things on the perimeter, kind of letting the big guys on the inside battle it out. Harpenau, a running jumper just inside the free throw line. Had a good look, didn't get it to go. Rebound that time off to Case Mormon. Case Mormon gets it. Now back up top. 3-point shot. Rattles home. Josh Johansson. 16-11. It's a 5-point lead. Biggest lead of the night for either team. And Alex Prestis to check in here for South O'Brien. Next dead ball. Here's Skylar Waldschmidt. Goes out to Bunkers straight away. Working against Johansson. Goes right side baseline to Harpenau. Here's Shore. Back out to Harpenau. Open look at a 3. Back of the rim. No good. Rebound that time off to Case Mormon. 16-11 in favor of South O'Brien. Jackson Lusher with it. Lusher dumps it into Zeke at the left elbow. Kicks it out. Wilson now right side Johansson. Johansson's going to drive the baseline. Fades away. Shot won't go. Tough looking look there for Johansson. Harpenau going the other way. Kicks it to Bunkers. Kicks it to Harpenau. Levi Waldschmidt for 3 straight away. Won't go. Long rebound off to Zeke Lundquist. South O'Brien with the ball on a 5-point lead. They'll get off to Jackson Lusher. Looks over to Coach Yates. He gets the play in. Lusher across the timeline. South O'Brien's moving right to left as we see it here. And now here is Johansson. Right side Mormon. Case Mormon with it. Goes to Zeke Lundquist working in the lane, and he'll be fouled. That is team foul number 2 on Remsen St. Mary's. So South O'Brien will have the ball underneath their own hoop. Into the lineup, Sean Negus along with Alex Prestis. Brady Holman going to come in for Skylar Waldschmidt. Skylar deserves a break. He works hard on defense. Also into the game, Austin Jensen. Jackson Lusher on the inbound. They get it into Prestis. He'll take a dribble, goes up over Holman. Left it short. Zeke Lundquist putback is no good. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's going to be St. Mary's ball. And you can hear Coach Scott Rudin yell, box out.
As you said earlier, they really let them play down low. It's getting rough down there.
I don't think I'd want to be trapped in the middle.
No.
Here's Ricky. Bounce pass over to Harpenau. Get it to Shore. Gets it to the free throw line. He traveled. Or I'm going to call it on the floor.
Going to call a reach in from behind there, I think, on Negus.
Yep, that'll be Sean Negus' second foul. 16-11. It's a 5-point lead for South O'Brien. Just 2:40 to go. This game moving quickly. On the inbound, Shore gets it into Holman, left side. Now Harpanaugh straight away. Blaine Harpanaugh gets it to Ricky. Goes to the left elbow just inside. Back out to Harpanaugh. Now he's going to drive the lane. Lays up a floater. Got it to go. Nice shot there by Blaine Harpanaugh. He has 3 points. Cuts the lead down to 3. 16-13. And here's Jackson Lusher. Nice little stutter step jumper from the free throw line. That was a smooth-looking shot. It's a 5-point lead for South O'Brien. 18-13. We'll be back in 1 minute. Class.
Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulllina Building Center are proud to support the South O'Brien Wolverines. They know it takes teamwork to accomplish goals on the playing field as well as in business. They're glad to be a part of the community team by helping make dreams come true. When you need building supplies and hardware, talk with the folks at Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulllina Building Center. And good luck, South O'Brien Wolverines, in accomplishing your goals.
First Remsen 2 Center and on Facebook.
Back to Remsen here. We've got 1-1 for Spencer Shorg, the senior, at the line. Spencer Shorg, he's an 87% free throw shooter. So 1-1 as that was team foul number 7.
Looking for his first point in the night.
Free throw is up and good. Spencer Shorg, the senior, leading the team, averaging 17 a game. Seems like he's averaged about 15, 17 points a season since his freshman year. Free throw is up and good. St. Mary's has gone to Wells Fargo in the state tournament 2 years in a row. Last year, they beat South O'Brien to get there. It's amazing that there's the two teams of this talent so close to each other. Lusher goes to Lundquist at the right elbow. Shot is up and no good. Rebound going the other way. Here's St. Mary's with it. Works it left side. Braden Rickey. Pump fakes, drives in. Kicks it back out to Shorg. Shorg with it. Drives in the lane. Tough runner. How did he get that to go? 18-17. So the lead was 5. Now it's 18-17. A 1-point lead out of the timeout. Lundquist works it over to Caden Hale. Caden Hale with it. Goes to Tristan Wilson. Wilson goes to Jackson Lusher. Say he thought about shooting it from there. Here's Lundquist. And he'll put up a short jumper straight away. Got it to go. Nice shot there by Zeke. He's got 4 points. South O'Brien back up on top by 3, 20-17. And here is Braden Rickey. Rickey with it. Shot is up. No good. That's going to be a foul. That's not a very good foul for Caden Hale.
Yeah, he swiped him from behind there. I think 9 times out of 10 that's going to get called for a foul.
I agree. Especially when he's in his shooting motion. Free throw is up and no good by Braden Rickey. Braden Rickey, a senior, averages 10 points per game. He's an 84% free throw shooter this year, but missed his first one. It's a 3-point lead for South O'Brien. Second one is up and good for number 22. That is Braden Rickey in his first bucket. Skylar Waldschmidt will come back in for the final minute, too, after he had a pretty good long break there. Here's Jackson Lusher. 2-point lead for South O'Brien. Gets a screen, drives down the middle of the lane, goes up with the right hand. He'll be fouled. And he will go to the free throw line.
Well, he had a real chance there to get that and one. It was close.
St. Mary's without number 43, Noah Schrader. He's played off and on all season, a senior. Only averages 2.5 points per game, but he's one of those kids that comes in and a really good defender. Free throws up and good by Jackson. Jackson having a good first half, 10 points, only player in double figures for either team. Puts that lead up to 3, 21-18. Bunkers will check in. Free throw is up and good by Lusher. Jackson bunkers. Looking forward to watching Jackson play baseball this next summer. He's going to be a pretty good pitcher. Did a pretty darn good job coming in at quarterback.
Bunkers and Harpinall throwing back-to-back games. It's pretty tough to beat.
That is. Here's Harpinall long, 2 straight low. Won't go. And Lundquist with the rebound.
Just hold for a one shot here, I think.
I know. I'm just trying to listen to Coach Yates. And Lusher with it. 25 seconds to go. Works it to Lundquist. Back to Lusher. Lusher dribbles close side. Working against Waldschmidt. Lusher.
5-second call again.
Huh.
Don't see too many of those called. We had 2 here in the first half.
Usually, if they're dribbling around and, and whatnot, they won't call that. So St. Mary's with an opportunity here, 12 seconds left. Waldschmidt gets it to Harpinall. Harpinall goes across the timeline, gets it to Short, lost it. Here's Caden Hale, goes up to Tristan Wilson, lays it in, got it to go. It's 24-18, that's our halftime score. 24-18, South O'Brien, as that was Tristan Wilson in transition. He's got 6 points. It's 24-18, a good first half for both these teams. South O'Brien is up on top here. We'll step aside here for a few minutes. Be back with some halftime stats. Keep it tuned right here. It's Classic Hits, KCHE.
The Prairie Market in Paulina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primghar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primghar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends, proud supporters of their communities, member FDIC.
Great deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina. In 06 Toyota Highlander Limited all-wheel drive with third-row seating priced under $7,500. A 2014 Ford Fusion SE with 65,000 miles, very nicely equipped for $10,950. A 2016 Toyota Corolla all-power with new tires priced at only $10,950. And a 2010 nicely equipped Chrysler Town & Country, only 56,000 miles for $9,995. Plus, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We'd love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap.
At TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you, now with increased speeds. They also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593, stop in, or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primghar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of MERCYONE, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. MERCYONE, your best life, our one purpose.
In Remsen.
Have you been there yet? The Sweeney's Clubhouse in Sutherland. Play indoor golf, pool, and darts year-round, and enjoy your favorite brew. Located at 118 Main Street, and it's easy to find, so stop in. The clubhouse and bar also have many sports TVs, and they have NFL Ticket, so you can watch your favorite football games and enjoy a pizza. Now open weekdays at 4:30 p.m. and open Saturday and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Discover the fun at Sweeney's Clubhouse on Main in Sutherland.
4-18 in favor. Half number 2. It's a 6-point lead, 24-18 for South O'Brien. They'll start with the ball here in the third quarter. It's going to be Jackson Lusher to control things. Works it right side, now goes out to Lundquist. Fakes the handoff, now Lundquist is going to drive, goes up, doesn't even need to use the glass, puts it in with his right hand, and he will have a chance for a 3-point opportunity. I will tell you this year, Lundquist, who averages 9 points per game, is a 58% free throw shooter.
Nice way to come out and start the third quarter, isn't it?
Exactly. That was a beautiful play. Just fake the handoff to Jackson. Free throw is up. No good. Got to work on them free throws. Makes it 26-18. Here's Harpenaugh. Hands it off to Waldschmidt. Drives in the lane. Has to get rid of it. And he hands it off to Ricky, and we've got a scruff for it. It's going to be St. Mary's ball.
That had to be close to 5 seconds there. They called it a few times in the first half.
Even 3 seconds in the lane.
That's right.
Ricky goes to Harpenaugh left wing, baseline, stops short, and he's got nowhere to go. This South O'Brien defense is for real. Here's Spencer Shorg with it. Shorg drives in the lane, gets contact, ball blocked from behind by Wilson. St. Mary's has numbers. It's 3-on-2. And they kind of lost control. Lundquist running downhill will be called with a charge. 26-18, South O'Brien leads.
Crowd's getting into it a little bit more in the second half.
They are. They're getting into it. Those are always tough to call. When kids are running so far downhill, it's tough. Here's Harpenaugh, goes between the legs, gets a screen. Works it to the elbow, now out past the perimeter. Waldschmidt, good look at a 3. Got it to go. I tell you, a lot of times when a guy on your team takes a charge, it just fires you up. Here's Jackson Lusher. 2-3 zone look here from St. Mary's. Lusher works it to Tristan Wilson. Now back to Lusher right side. Thought about the 3. Now they work it over to the left side, Caden Hale. Now here's Lusher right side. Lusher goes to Zeke. Zeke at the elbow, spins in, short jumper, got it to go. Nice shot for Zeke Lundquist.
Zeke's having himself a nice game.
Yeah, he's got 8 points here so far. 4 quick points in the second half. It's 28-21. South O'Brien leads. Waldschmidt left side, Ricky. Ricky puts it on the floor, drives lane, spins, goes up, blocked by Zeke Lundquist. Gets it over the top. Here's Caden Hale. Had it blocked. Good defense there by Waldschmidt. Gets it up to Braden Ricky, and he traveled. That was a tough play, going really fast in transition. He was going to try and get it to Brady Homan, who probably had a better look at it than he did. Ricky will come out, bunkers in.
The pace has picked up a little bit here in the second half.
Yeah, it was 7-6 at the end of the first quarter, 24-18 at halftime. We're just about 2 minutes into quarter number 3, and it's 28-21. Here's Jackson Lusher. Now goes Tristan. Left side to Hale. Hale with it. Back up top to Wilson. Now right side to Lusher. Lusherworth with it. Cross court. Here's Caden Hale for 3. Left everything. Missed it. Rebound putback is no good. Shot is up. I think they're going to say this is before the shot. Case Mormon was fouled underneath. In the first half here, they were kind of letting everybody beat each other up underneath the hoop. Now they're calling it a little bit underneath the hoop. Something probably the officials discussed at halftime. Wilson will be on the inbound. They go into Lusher. Somehow they leave him wide open, and he makes him pay. He knocks it down. He's got 14. It's a 10-point lead, biggest lead of the ball game here for South O'Brien. Right side, Bunkers. Bunkers goes to Shorg. Shorg drives left elbow, now towards the baseline. Up top, Bunkers, skip pass. Waldschmidt for 3, too long. Harpenaugh saves it. Nice save by Blaine Harpenaugh. Gets it to Jackson Bunkers. Goes back to Blaine on the left wing. Blaine to Bunkers. Bunkers right side, Waldschmidt. He's going to drive. And they're going to call block foul on Jackson Lusher. That'll be just his second.
That was a good call. He was moving.
He was. He shifted his feet. Kyle, have you ever seen Blaine Harpenaugh pitch baseball?
I have not. I need to get him this summer. I need to see him.
I am hoping that Hunter Deckers is able to play for West Sioux this summer in baseball, because those two matchups are fantastic. We're going to have a foul, I believe, underneath on Case Mormon away from the ball. That'll be that's his third. So Alex Prestis comes in. Also coming in, Josh Johansson.
Didn't see what he did there. Did he push off?
Maybe just a little bit of a shoulder, or I'm not sure. 31-21, it's a 10-point lead for South O'Brien. They get it into Bunkers, goes up to Blaine Harpenaugh. Blaine works it right side to Waldschmidt. Schuyler with it, works it inside. Bunkers finds Harpenaugh cutting down the lane, got it to go with the right hand. Harpenaugh gives a bucket that was much needed for St. Mary's. Harpenaugh up to 5 points, 31-23. 4:55 to go. Johansson works it underneath. Prestis, a bounce pass right side. Caden Hale pump fakes, has it blocked by Waldschmidt. Now Hale's going to drive in. Kicks it out. Loose ball on the floor. Who's going to come up with it? They're going to call jump ball. It will be Remsen St. Mary's ball. Play got a little bit out of control there for South O'Brien. So who's up in the national championship game, Kyle?
Clemson's up 10-7.
10-7. They got a field goal. Here's Harpenaugh, works it left wing. Harpenaugh through the double screen to the right side, past the perimeter, now short. Pump fakes, now he's going to put it on the floor, drives down the lane. Bunkers, open look for three. Too hard. Rebound goes off to Jackson Lusher. 31-23, 4:22 to go here in the third. Lusher across midcourt. Works it to Caden Hale near the baseline, pulls it back up. They're going to go to Prestis straight away. Prestis, first player off the bench usually here for South O'Brien. Here's Hale for three. He's due for one. Missed it. Off the front of the rim. Rebound back in underneath. And shot is up and no good by Jackson Lusher.
Nice rebound by Johansson, and he had that really quick pass down below to Lusher. And
little quick touch pass.
One of those instinct plays.
Yes. You know, like I was saying in baseball, free throw is up and good. If you get Hunter Deckers on the mound for West Sioux, and if you get Blaine Harpenaugh on the mound for St. Mary's, you're looking at two guys that are throwing about 90 miles an hour. And in high school baseball, that's a pretty good feat.
You just don't see that very often. It'd be fun to watch.
Free throw is up and good. So Lusher hits two key free throws.
Interesting shot. He kind of almost falls away a little bit when he lets that go.
It's all about being comfortable at that line.
But it works for him.
33-23. Here's Bunkers. He's got to look at a three. Freshman can't get it to go. Rebound off to Zeke Lundquist. Nice board there by the 6'4 senior. It's a 10-point lead here for South O'Brien. You have to wonder if they're going to really kind of run some plays and really go through their progressions. And a double dribble on Johansson. Sean Negus will come in. Harpenaugh in, Waldschmidt out. Both these teams have won state championships within the last few years. And here's Harpenaugh. Hands it off to Bunkers. Got the screen straight away. The freshman. Jackson goes to Blaine. He's going to drive in the lane. Kicks it back out to Jackson. Jackson back to Blaine. Blaine on the left wing near the perimeter. Jackson drives. Stops in the lane. Kicks it out. Blaine takes a three. No good. That one just about went in. We're going to have a scrap for the ball. It's Bunkers that comes up with it. And he's tripped up. That's going to be a foul, I think, on Josh Johansson. Trying to think, was it trying to look over there to tell you when St. Mary's last won their state baseball championship. Bunkers takes a three, got it to go. Jackson Bunkers, 9 points off the bench. He's hit 3 threes, makes it 33-26. And I believe it was either 2015 or 2016, South O'Brien did win a Class 1A state championship basketball title. Here's Prestis for three, other side, missed everything. Think he had a bit too much time to look at it. And here's Harpenaugh coming the other way, goes to Braden Rickey. Rickey dribbles, left elbow, cuts down the lane, Bunkers for three, other side, missed it. Negus with the board, 33-26, 2:38 to go. Negus crosses over, just about went over and back. Negus goes right side, Johansson, he'll pull the trigger on a three, won't go. Jackson Bunkers with the board, gets it up the floor to Braden Rickey. Rickey with it, back to Bunkers, back to Rickey, he'll take a three, no good. Rebound. We're going to have a foul here. I can't tell you who it's underneath. And
I think it's on Lusher.
Bunkers went down and Austin Jensen went down.
It's going to be Jackson Lusher's third foul.
That's his third, so he's got to be careful. That was kind of a hard play. About 3 players all went down pretty hard. They're going to mop up the floor here a little bit, give these kids a little bit of a free timeout, a little bit of a free breather.
Yeah, it's been nonstop action here. It's been back and forth. A lot of three-pointers being put up.
Yes, fun to watch. Jackson Bunkers, the 5'11 freshman. He's hit 3 of them off the bench. He's got 9 points. And I say you let the young man keep shooting. You have a big-time game like this. And now we're going to have a timeout. 33-26. It is a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute on Classic Hits.
The Prairie Market in Paulina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primghar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primghar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends. Proud supporters of their communities. Member FDIC.
In favor of South O'Brien here. Biggest lead of the night was 10 for South O'Brien. And it'll be St. Mary's ball underneath their own hoop. So it'll be Braden Rickey on the inbound. Rickey gets it in short. He's got an open look at a 3. Won't go. Bunkers had a hand on it. Rickey comes up with the rebounds. Waldschmidt wide open for 3. Knocks it down. Well, defensive breakdown for South O'Brien. Lead cut down to 4, 33-29. 2:02 to go. Wilson goes to Prestis, right side baseline, reading the defense. A little bit of contact. 2 players go down. Prestis with it, gets it back up top to Jackson Lusher. Lusher crosses over, hands it off to Negus. Negus dribbling near midcourt, bounce pass to Prestis. He's going to work the baseline. Prestis spins, hop step, pump fake, goes up, got it to go. Nice moves by the senior, Alex Prestis. That's his first basket, but he's grabbed a few boards. Here's Jackson Bunkers. We've got 2 Jacksons in the game. Harpenaugh drives, Waldschmidt for 3, does it again. 35-32. Waldschmidt with 9 points here in the second half, and they've all been off 3-pointers.
Cut that 10-point lead down to 3 pretty quick there. With 3-pointers, get back in the game real fast.
I agree. Cuts into that lead real quick. Here's Tristan Wilson. South O'Brien with a 3-point lead here. We've got 1:11 to go here in the third quarter. They go to Negus, right side baseline, puts up a pump fake, drives in, on the block, throws it to Wallin. Wallin goes to Lusher. Lusher back to Wallin. Shot up, no good. Wallin sticks with it, puts it up again, and it's good. Jake Wallin, he's a 6'6 freshman. He's got pretty good moves on that low block. Left side, Waldschmidt, and a bad pass is going to turn the ball over. That was just miscommunication there.
You don't see that happen too often with St. Mary's.
The old zig when you should have zagged. Lundquist back in, Caden Hale back in for South O'Brien. They'll join Lusher, Wilson, and Wallin. All right, 43 seconds left to go. It's 37-32. Trying to see if Coach Yates wants one. They go to Jackson Lusher out near the perimeter. Lusher's got 16 points and 3 fouls. I think they're going to hold for 1 here. And here's Wilson, goes to Lusher, cross court to Caden Hale. Now back over to Wilson. Wilson with it. Defender will move up. Takes a dribble, 17 seconds. Usually about anywhere around the 10-second mark, they'll set the play in motion. And they go to Jackson Lusher. Lost it off his foot. Bunkers comes up with it. Gets it to Spencer Short. Spencer going the other way. Finishes. Makes it 37-34. And that's it. Into the third quarter, 37-34. 37-34 at the end of the third. Buckle in. It's going to be a wild ride here in the fourth. Back in 60 seconds. Class Kids, KCHE.
great deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina. In 06 Toyota Highlander Limited all-wheel drive with third-row seating priced under $7,500. A 2014 Ford Fusion SE with 65,000 miles, very nicely equipped for $10,950. A 2016 Toyota Corolla all-power with new tires priced at only $10,950. And a 2010 nicely equipped Chrysler Town & Country, only 56,000 miles for $9,995. Plus, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1. South O'Brien starts with a 3-point lead and the ball here in the fourth quarter. Here we go. It's Wilson with it. Tristan Wilson crosses over, gets a screen. Left side, they go underneath. Shot is blocked by Lundquist, and Lusher comes up with the rebound. Lusher thought about the three. Wilson with it. Tristan Wilson drives in, puts it up off the glass. Not a good look there. Rebound going the other way for St. Mary's. Here's Carter Short. Spencer Short. Carter's his younger brother. Here's Jackson Bunkers. Goes up top to Blaine. Blaine gets in the lane, kicks it back out. Bunkers open look for a three. Would tie it, and he does. We're tied up 37-37. South O'Brien at one point had a 10-point lead in the third quarter. That lead has vaporized as St. Mary's shooting the ball very well from beyond the arc. Here's Wilson working against the 2-3 zone. Coach Scott Rudin and Justin Rudin, co-head coaches, father-son duo, both directing traffic. Left side, Caden Hale, pump fakes, back out to Wilson. We're tied 37-37. Wilson with it. Working right side, Jackson Lusher. Trying to go to Wallene on the inside. That's a good matchup between Wallene and Homan. Here's Wilson driving with the right hand. Not sure how he found a seam in there. He's got 8 points. That's his first bucket here in the second half.
Did a much better job of staying under control that time.
Here's Bunkers left side baseline. Here's Harpenow now to Waldschmidt. Right side underneath Bunkers. Back out to Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt working against Hale. Goes to Blaine Harpenow. He'll pull the trigger on a three. Won't go. Rebounded by Jackson Lusher. Lusher with it. Works it right side. Caden Hale for three. No good. Rebound goes off to Levi Waldschmidt. Schuyler. Schuyler drives. Kicks it to Bunkers. Bunkers, he'll drive in. Gets in the lane, kicks it out. Blaine Harpenow. Pump fakes, drives baseline, goes up. He'll be fouled. Basket counts. Not quite sure how that one went down. That was a big-time play by Blaine Harpenow. You don't want to see him re-injure himself. Suffered a hamstring injury, I believe. I think it was in the quarterfinals or the first round of the 8-man playoffs.
Looks like he is limping a little bit.
Free throw is up. No good. Missed it. Holman rebound. Kicks it back out. Waldschmidt goes to Short. Short goes to Bunkers. Bunkers with it. We're tied 39-39. Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt goes to Bunkers. Pump fakes, drives, kicks it to Schuyler for three. Good. Schuyler Waldschmidt has hit 4 threes here in the second half. And it's a 3-point lead now for St. Mary's. Here's Wilson with it. Wilson works it to Jackson Lusher. And are we going to have a foul here?
Foul on St. Mary's.
Brady Holman. Here's Wilson, drives in the lane, goes up with the right hand. Charge. It's going to turn the ball over. Not a good offensive look there. And Coach Yates wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. It's 42-39, 5:07 to go. We'll be back in 60 seconds on KCHE.
At TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you, now with increased speeds. They also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
Class Kids KCHE 92.1. 5:07 to go here in the fourth and final quarter. It's 42-39. St. Mary's leads by 3, and they have the ball. Blaine Harpenaugh, the junior, going to bring the ball up the floor. Harpenaugh working with it. Works it to Bunkers left side. Bunkers and Waldschmidt have hit a lot of threes here in the second half. Waldschmidt at the left elbow. Now to Bunkers left side baseline. Bunkers goes to Harpenaugh right elbow. Pulls it back out beyond the perimeter. Now they go to Short. Short drives in. Kicks it out. Stolen away. And it's picked up that time by Case Moorman. And here's Tristan Wilson. Coach Yates out there directing his offense. Now they go left side. Lusher's got an open look at a 3. Won't go. And Waldschmidt saves it to Holman. Holman gets it to Harpenaugh. St. Mary's with a 3-point lead and the ball. 42-39, 4:20 to go here in the fourth and final quarter. Alex Prestis of South O'Brien will check in next dead ball. Here's Bunkers. Bunkers works it to Shord. Shord works it back out to Waldschmidt. Skyler right side to Bunkers. Bunkers thought about the 3. Cross court to Shord. Shord pump fakes from the baseline. Pulls it out. And now they work it right side Bunkers. And here's Shord at the free throw line. Puts up a pump fake. Now drives in. Kicks it out. Bunkers for 3 again. Won't go. And Wilson was fouled. In the second half, Remsen St. Mary's has made 6 threes.
That's the difference between the first half and second half.
It is.
They're dropping these threes. First half, they just weren't dropping them.
Skyler Waldschmidt had 2 points at halftime. And now he's up to 16. He's hit 4 threes, and Bunkers has hit 4 total, 2 in the first half, 2 in the second. He's got 12 points. He'll take a break. Here's Wilson, right side Lusher. Wilson just kind of went down a little strange, was holding his ankle. And Prestis drives, nowhere to go. Goes up with a tough shot, misses it. Lusher rebound, put back. He's hammered. He'll be going to the free throw line for a chance at 2 free throws. 42-39. These are the free throws that
these boys are fighting hard down there.
Yes. Free throws can make or break your game. Free throws up and good. Jackson Lusher having a really good game here. He's up to 17 points.
3:29 to go here in the fourth, and both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way.
Free throws up and good. I think there was, maybe a total of 6 fouls total in that first half. They're calling things a little bit more tightly here in the second half. Here's Ricky. He's been on the bench for a while, so he should be fresh. Braden Ricky with it. Works it straight away. Nowhere to go. Goes to Harpenaugh at the free throw line. Back out to Ricky. Ricky to Harpenaugh. Harpenaugh dribbles right elbow. Goes to Short, cutting the baseline. Goes up off the glass. Won't go. Zeke Lundquist pulls down a big rebound. South O'Brien with the ball, trailing by 1. 42-41. 3 minutes to go. Here's Wilson with it. Tristan Wilson works it right side. Jackson Lusher. Jackson Lusher up top to Wilson. Now left side. Caden Hale back up top. Wilson. Wilson with it. Goes to Lusher in the right wing. Zone defense here from St. Mary's. Hale goes out to Wilson. 2:42 to go. Wilson with it. Goes to Jackson Lusher. Now they go to the elbow to Zeke. Zeke pulls it back to the free throw line. Now out to Hale. Thought about the 3. Now Wilson.
They're kind of daring Wilson to shoot that ball out there. Just kind of leave him alone.
They are. I can't tell you. Maybe here's Lundquist trying to find a cutting Lusher. Lundquist goes up top to Wilson. Wilson. He's only attempted 3 threes all year, and he's 0 for 3. Wilson with it. Now they're daring him to shoot that. You're right. Caden Hale works at left wing. Back up top to Tristan Wilson. Goes to Jackson Lusher. They will not let him take an open three. 42-41. And here's Lundquist at the free throw line. Turnaround jumper. Got it to go. South O'Brien. Back on top. Zeke Lundquist. In double figures now with 10 points. 1:45 to go. Now it's South O'Brien with a 1-point lead. Harpanaugh right side. Ricky with it. Bounce pass to Short. Spencer Short. Right side Ricky.
Travel. He's thinking a little too hard about his next move on that one.
Yes, he was. Bunkers and Homan will come in. Coach Kylie Yates talking things over with Jackson Lusher. 43-42. Both these teams play really good defense. And here's Jackson Lusher, 1:26 to go. Yeah, we are. The next foul will be a 1-and-1 as St. Mary's has 16 fouls. They hand it off to Caden Hale. They might try and just hold this for the last minute 14. Hale almost has it ripped out. And we've got a foul. Or do we have timeout? We have a timeout. Let's see if it is a full or a 30. Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. It's 43-42. South O'Brien leading by 1. These two teams met before the Christmas break, and I think St. Mary's won, I think it was like 10, 15 points.
I think it ended up a 20-point game at the end, so kind of pulled away in the second half that last game.
And St. Mary's here finds themselves down 1, and South O'Brien has the ball, 43-42. In the second half here, kind of the storyline, Skylar Waldschmidt has hit 4 threes. Jackson Bunkers has hit 2 threes. The South O'Brien lead was up to 10 at one point in the third quarter. And St. Mary's actually took a 1-point lead, and South O'Brien just got it back. On the inbound, that is on the far side, Josh Johansson to Prestis. Now to Wilson. They're going to foul him.
Good person to put on the line if you're Remsen St. Mary's.
Tristan Wilson, he's a 56% free throw shooter. Pretty much you don't want to foul Lusher or Prestis. It's Tristan Wilson, a 1-and-1 free throw up. No good, missed it. Jackson Bunkers grabs the rebound, so now St. Mary's has the ball down by 1, 43-42. Here's Spencer Short. Goes to Blaine Harpanaugh. 55 seconds left in the ball game. A 1-point game. Waldschmidt dribbles straight away. Left side Short. Short goes out to Bunkers. Jackson takes a dribble. Right side Skylar Waldschmidt gets it to Harpanaugh. Now to Short. 41 seconds left. Waldschmidt working it to Short. Good defense here from South O'Brien. And Coach Reed wants a timeout. We'll just keep it right here. We're sitting pretty good commercial-wise. The score at the end of the first quarter was a 1-point lead for South O'Brien, 7-6. Halftime, it was 24-18. South O'Brien came out with a pretty good start to the third quarter. Once led by 10. At the end of the third, South O'Brien led by 3, 37-34. And here we are. It's a 1-point game, 43-42, with 33.6 seconds to go. Kyle, even when South O'Brien had that 10-point lead, it never felt like it was safe.
Yeah, it didn't. Just the flow of the game and the number of shots that Remsen St. Mary's is putting up from three-point land. You had to figure they're going to start hitting them at some point.
So here we go. We've got 33 seconds left, 43-42. If you're St. Mary's, I think if you've got the ball here, I want either Waldschmidt or Bunkers taking a last-second shot.
They've had the hot hand tonight. Be interesting to see what Coach draws up and which route they go here.
And if you're South O'Brien, I mean, you definitely want the ball in the hands of Jackson Lusher or Zeke Lundquist. Zeke Lundquist has had a good game underneath the hoop, and a game that they've let things be a little bit physical in the paint.
I was just thinking that during that timeout, too. I'm sure Coach Yates was saying, yeah, Jackson, get the ball. If you get the rebound, get it to Jackson.
Exactly.
He's best free throw shooter on the team.
Shoots 80%. All right, Harpanaugh gets it into Short. They let him inbound that pretty easy there. Spencer Short with it. Now to Harpanaugh. 29 seconds left. Short drives. Left side. Bunkers pump fakes. And pulls it in underneath. Levi Waldschmidt. Hook shot. Got it to go. It's a 1-point lead for Remsen St. Mary's. Here's South O'Brien. And Lusher will dribble right to Coach Yates. And they will take a timeout to talk about it. Alex Prestis will come in. Caden Hale will come in. 44-43. Remsen St. Mary's leads.
You got to think the ball's going to be in Jackson Lusher's hands here. Going to make a play, either find someone on a drive, or he'll put up the shot here.
I agree. And let me look at things here for Remsen St. Mary's. Let's see how they shoot free throws. Spencer Shorg is an 87% free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him. Ricky's an 84% free throw shooter. You got Waldschmidt at 59%. Let's see, Brady Holman at 40%. So, if you're South O'Brien, I don't know if you want to take all the time off the clock here. I think you want to get a shot up with maybe, I don't know.
Got to leave yourself some time if you don't get it. You don't get the board. You got to have some time to.
Depends on the play that they run out of the inbound. Coach Yates does have some really good inbound plays. You know what? They might run that same play they ran earlier where it's kind of an alley-oop to the hoop. And Coach Rudin wants a timeout. He's going to want to see the personnel that was going to come out. This is a game of cat and mouse.
Seeing how they're lining up there.
Coach, it's almost like icing the kicker almost. Coach Yates has been at South O'Brien quite a few years. Coach Rudin here at Remsen St. Mary's. These guys have had some battles over the years. Within the last 5 years, South O'Brien has a state championship in Class 1A basketball. The last 2 years, Remsen St. Mary's has qualified. 2 years ago, they finished fourth. Last year, they did finish third.
Almost makes you wonder if Wilson gets the ball here, do they foul him again just because he struggles from the line?
He does, and each team with only 17 fouls, so it's 1-on-1 situation. Hale on the inbound, 16 seconds left. Wilson hands it to Lusher. Lusher's going to dribble left side, drives to the elbow, underneath. Lundquist puts it in! 9 seconds left. I told you they would maybe go to Zeke. He's got 12 points now here. 8 of those here in the second half. You knew Jackson was going to grab so much attention, somebody was going to be open.
Yeah, the defense just, they all kind of went towards him, and there was 2 guys open down below the hoop there, actually. So
and a nice unselfish play by, Jackson to give that up, not force anything, and, maybe, let his teammates, take some of those shots. The South O'Brien team is not a one-man band by any means. Neither is this St. Mary's team.
Kind of wondered if South O'Brien would put some pressure on the ball here. Not let them get the ball up easy, but you also don't want to foul here.
Yes, you don't. You have to move your feet.
But you don't want to just let them roll the ball down the court and have that extra time either.
No. 8 seconds left. They'll inbound it underneath the South O'Brien basket. It's going to be Ricky on the inbound. Wilson will guard Harpenow when he gets the ball in. And now other players creeping up. They get it to Harpenow. 7 seconds left. Working against Wilson. Works it left side. Harpenow. 2 seconds left. Short drives in. He did not get it off. Spencer Short did not get the shot off in time. And there was no foul called as the referees are off the floor. That is the final. South O'Brien comes away with a 45-44 victory. You can kind of see Spencer Short. He kind of got hit kind of hard in that eye, but he's okay.
Tough call at the end of the game there. You don't want to decide that on a foul call.
No, and credit to South O'Brien's defense there. And you can always determine, if they're going to call a foul or not, just on the way, the referees act. If they leave the floor, the game is over. So once again, final score, 45-44. What's that? Now South O'Brien says they're number one. Both these teams deserve to be in the top 10 in Class 1A. Hopefully, if these teams meet again, it will be a little bit in the central of the state. We'll take a 60-second timeout, actually a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with some final stats on KCHE.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primghar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of MERCYONE, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. MERCYONE, your best life, our one purpose.
PCA, communities working together for a better tomorrow.
Have you been there yet? To Sweeney's Clubhouse in Sutherland. Play indoor golf, pool, and darts year-round, and enjoy your favorite brew. Located at 118 Main Street, and it's easy to find, so stop in. The clubhouse and bar also have many sports TVs, and they have NFL Ticket, so you can watch your favorite football games and enjoy a pizza. Now open weekdays at 4:30 p.m. and open Saturday and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Discover the fun at Sweeney's Clubhouse on Main in Sutherland.
Go on. Take back banking.
.1, Keith Crane alongside Kyle Jorgensen here. And final score here, 45-44. South O'Brien led by 1 at the end of the first quarter, 7-6. 24-18 at halftime, South O'Brien led. They led 37-34 at the end of the third. Final score, 45-34. South O'Brien had a 10-point lead about middle of the third quarter, and I think Remsen St. Mary's had a 1-point lead in the fourth quarter at one point. It was back and forth. Knew this ball game would come down to the last second shot. Let's take a look at scoring. Leading the way for Remsen St. Mary's was Skylar Waldschmidt. Hit 4 threes all in the second half. Jackson Bunkers, the 5'11 freshman, had 12 points, all from beyond the arc. Braden Rickey had 1 point, and then Blaine Harpenaugh had 7. Spencer Shorg with 6 points. Now for South O'Brien, let's see here. Alex Prestis and Jake Wallin each had 2. Josh Johansson with 3. Tristan Wilson with 8. Zeke Lundquist with 12. And Jackson Lusher with 18 leading the way for South O'Brien. So Kyle had a feeling this was going to come down to the last second. Overall, just a great game between these two teams.
Great game and back and forth. And, South O'Brien got down by, 3 there in the fourth quarter. And I thought, they might be in trouble here. But stayed calm. The senior leadership on this team kept them in the, kept them relaxed, kept them making good plays down the stretch. And great play by Jackson Lusher there to Zeke Lundquist to go ahead by 2 with 8 seconds left.
That was a nice play to hit the open man. That'll wrap things up. 45-44. South O'Brien survives a win here at Remsen St. Mary's. We'll send things back to KCHE for Kyle Jorgensen. Thanks to Fuller Digital Solutions. This is Keith Crane for KCHE Sports. Have a great night.